Hey, this is Brett. I'm reviewing the Mudgear no-show running socks. That's these guys right here. These guys. Now, I've been running in Mudgear socks for the past 2 years, exclusively. These are the only socks, I can't even say running, walking around, training, exercising of any kind. These are the only socks that I've been wearing for the last 2 years. And I mean for absolutely everything. Yes, I wear the black ones and I wear the gray ones, and these are the OCR World Championship green ones. How do I do this? See? Those are the special green ones from the OCR World Championships. Anyways, fantastic socks. I've never worn a sock that performs as well as these. When Alex told me about the no-shows, my first inclination was, oh no. The only reason why is because I've worn a bunch of different no-shows over the years. And I'm sorry about the name of this company on here. I should be hiding this. But anyways, so this is the reason why I dislike no-shows. Primarily because the collar, you can see what company they are, sorry Meryl, because the collar doesn't have a lot of grip. The collar itself doesn't have any tabs on the front and the back. Now you can specifically buy ones that do have tabs in the front and the back, but normally a no-show will come out like this. And you can also see that the collar itself is flat. There's no cutout for the malleolus on either side. That's the ankle bone that sticks out. So this is actually an okay sock. It's a pretty cheap standard sock, but I don't really like it because I can't run in it. If I run in this, they fall down in the back, they bunch up inside the shoe right here, and my Achilles is going to get chewed up by the back of my shoe. So I don't like no-show socks. I love these no-show socks because they perform exactly the way that I would want a no-show sock. Before I get back to this, let me tell you this. This sock and this sock are the same from here down, okay? I love this sock and I trust this sock primarily because of a lot of things. It's poly and Lycra. It has a great Lycra tightness to the instep that keeps the sock in place. Once again, sorry for beating this company up, but they have a little, there's no tension here in this sock to keep it in place. These guys stay where you put them. They're snug without being compression. They're tight enough to stay where you put them, and they're pretty damn comfortable. And, oh, by the way, these socks, this pair here is at least 2 years old. I've worn these socks, like I said, every day for the last 2 years. I only had 8 pairs of these guys, okay? 8 pairs of these socks have lasted 2 years being worn every day, and they get washed every day. Much, not like my hair, though. But anyways, so, love these. Was worried about these till they came in. Now, everything from here down is the same. Everything that I loved about those socks, and I love every day about wearing those socks, are right here. The Lycra keeps it in place. They're really comfortable. They have a little bit of tension around your midfoot, just to just keep the sock in place, but also to kind of remind you they're there. They're very comfortable though. Some companies call that like a massaging midfoot, blah blah blah. I don't know. It feels good. They keep the sock where it belongs. They are light and breathable on top. This area right there, you can kind of, there you go. You can kind of see that it's light and breathable. It's 100 and some odd degrees most of the year here in Arizona. I run in these socks all the time, and they breathe up there nicely as well. These guys are the same. They breathe really well. Now, the big difference here is the no-show part of it, the collar. Now, the collar on this, you'll see, is essentially a tabbed collar, okay? Now, for the most part, it's a flat collar that's actually been rolled where the malleolus bone goes on either side. Now, these are symmetrical socks. They're not made to be a right or left sock. In my review, I talk about the difference between these at $13 a pair and socks that are $30 and more a pair for the same technology, primarily because they just change a little tiny bit about the cutouts, and they make them right or left, and they make the toe box a little tiny bit longer on one side. So I am thrilled with the fact that these socks stay where they're supposed to. I know I keep leaning into the camera. These socks stay where they're supposed to. They fit exceptionally well. I've got 10K on the road, not this pair, and the other pair I have. These are still clean. I've got 10K on the road and 5 miles in the trail so far, and they've performed excellently. They stay up in the back, and they've got a nice cushiony area there. If we go back to this other sock, this is the same thickness as the rest of their sock. This has got some cushioning that's built right into there. So you've got essentially a tabbed foot. Has the cutouts on both sides for your malleolus. This guy. And you know, a little bit of cushioning, a little bit of Lycra in the middle. They're an incredibly comfortable sock. They perform really well. I have a new favorite sock. I can retire. I'll probably keep them for a little bit longer, but I can retire some of the quarters I have, and I'm going to go to a lot of these no-show socks. So Alex, I will have an order for you very soon because these are going to be the next socks I'm going to wear for 2 years. So once again, Mudgear, no-show running socks. They are available on mudgear.com. Check out the review. The link is down at the bottom. You get 10% off with MRG10 discount code. What else? Oh, 2 pairs for $26. So these guys, this little pair here is part of a group of 2, but 13 bucks per pair, 26 for the 2 pair. Completely worth it. I've got new favorite socks. Thank you, Mudgear.